Yeah, I know how to bounce back, cause you know I got her. And she look good, don't she? On top of that, she good for me. Made me wanna say.
It's a site that has seen more than its fair share of great playoff memories the last few decades, and more could be in store as we've got playoff football again at sold-out Gillette Stadium in Foxborough. Straight ahead, we punch the second of 2 tickets to the AFC title game, and we've got a great one in store, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the New England Patriots. For a berth in the AFC Championship game, off we go in the divisional round of the NFL playoffs. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Ready, set. Blue striker.
First play, and Young is going to throw it. He'll get this one complete. That's A.J. Brown. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. A.J. Brown, 77 yards. And the Bengals are on the board first here in this division round matchup. They talked about stringing together some explosive plays here in the playoffs. That was a pretty explosive play.
It certainly was. And if you're going to win on the road, it certainly helps to have big playability in your hip pocket, doesn't it?
Yes, sir. That was a fluke, you know that.
Extra point up and good. And
yep.
It's now a 7-0 game.
Yep. I like that. Yep.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. Flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Back him down at the 49. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. Well, you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things.
And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. Touchdown.
Yeah, let's go.
Big play there. 43 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it, each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
All right, rifles.
We'll take those.
And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
At the 48-yard line. 73.
Play action. Here's Hurts. And he'll be taken down by the Bengal pressure. Quiddy Pay. Give him the credit for the sack and a loss of 14 yards.
Well, that's an excellent way to get the pass rush activated. The first sack of the game for them comes on the first play of the drive, and it makes it very tough for the opponent to pick up a first down now, playing behind the sticks.
So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. 2nd and 24. They go play action with Hurts. Throw taken in by Taylor left side. Just a gain of a couple there. And they're going to be staring at a 3rd and long here.
Hey, Silver.
Here's Hurts to throw. Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And he'll get this away into the icy winter air. Taking it about the 16. That'll go as a punt of 42, 7 on the return. And the Bengals take over 1st and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after throwing their first interception of the ball game.
Yeah, and some guys, they're going to want to try and get a big play right away and take control back. Others, they're going to look to hit a couple shorter passes, get a little momentum back that way.
But for the defense, the goal's not changing a bit. They want another pick.
You're exactly right about that. In fact, you got to watch them a little bit.
Sit down, Bryce.
They may cut down their gaps a little bit, maybe their splits a little bit in order to try and get to the ball even faster.
Throw left side complete. That's Brown. He's got this almost to the 40 before going out. 11 yards for number 11. If you're these receivers, you got to be ready because when he's going to throw it quick on that RPO, he's going to throw it quick.
And this is why you spend time with your guy either in the offseason, during the week, the whole bundle. Because sometimes just telepathy. You both see the same thing, and he knows get the ball to him right away.
And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. Mixing up the middle. And he stopped immediately there. 2 yards still to go. 3rd down now. They give to Mixon to try to pick it up.
Punt that rock.
To a 1st down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, man, behind the 50. 4th and 1 only.
Situation on 4th.
Oh, no. You can go for it. That's my bad. I'm going to call timeout. The rules say 4th and 2.
Now we're going to get a timeout here called by the Patriots.
I forgot I changed it from 4th and 1.
2 remaining as we step aside here in this
That's my bad.
quarter. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it. They'll try and throw for it here. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Bengals first down. It'll wind up being a gain of 5 there on 4th and 2. 4th and 2, they got it. That was kind of that gray area. Is that a feel thing, whether you go run or pass there offensively?
I think it's a feel thing. It's a tendency thing about what you like to do yourself on offense, as well as knowing how strong they are against the run on defense. Got to make a decision, and they made the correct one.
On play action, Young. He'll drop this one down to Mixon. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. 7-7, our score after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. First down, Young. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Now, following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Out of the gun, it's Young. And this is dropped. Oh, it's incomplete. He had a big gainer in his sights, but he did not reel it in.
And that is not what you expect from a receiver of his caliber. Sometimes you get a little ahead of yourself. You don't look it in, and all of a sudden it's on the ground. A surprise to all.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. This will be caught by Brown. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 17-yard line. In the wild card game last week, he had 4 catches, and now he has his 4th catch here. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Young will set to throw. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
That's a big force of completion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Young.
Oh, come on, yo. I read that shit like white on rice. That's crazy. I was on that whole time. I was on that.
Touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
Carlson on for the extra point. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game.
The score, Bengals 14, Patriots 7.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. After that last score we just saw, now 14-7, so a chance to march down the field here, try to tie this football game. Now he's loose at the 40. Inside the 20. Jonathan Taylor. And all the way in. Touchdown, New England. Jonathan Taylor, 75 yards. And the Patriots are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25.
Down. Red, yellow.
Young looks to throw on first down. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well, incomplete. Second down, Young.
Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40. Good work after the catch, gets him 15 and a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49. So the completion results there in 9 yards. And it'll bring up a second and short.
Strike. Check. Strike. Check.
They go play action. Young. Caught by Mayer. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Starting to rack up the yardage here in this first half. 5 catches now and a first down.
Second and short, that's a rundown, so it's definitely a good time to go play action if you're feeling it. And they do so and pick up a first down.
They'll throw again. Young. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Yeah, their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
We'll take those two.
So that changes things. You get the interception, and then to boot, a good return tacked on.
And really it was down to him versus the quarterback on the return, and that's one you would think the defender would win. But a nice job there of seeing the play all the way to the end and making the tackle by the QB.
First and 10, Taylor now. And now off to the races, down the right side. And all the way in, touchdown.
I'm telling you, can't stop the run.
Jonathan Taylor with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Patriots have moved out in front. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And this is going to be returned. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And fantastic field position has them just outside the 10 at the 11-yard line in the red zone.
And in our meeting with the special teams coordinator, we asked him, what's your philosophy on bringing the ball? Do you give him a red light? Do you keep him in? Green light, let him go? Let's see if he changes from green light to red light after that costly error.
Yeah, you know what I remember from that meeting? He brought donuts.
I like him.
Yeah, it was great.
Yeah,
but he's not happy right now.
No, don't tell everyone how many I have.
They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Hurts. They'll roll him out right. Touchdown, Patriots! An 11-yard touchdown. And the Patriots are
Yeah, mute your mic. Yeah, mute your mic.
Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead now up to 14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. They trail early on the road in the playoffs. Not a great combination as they've got it 1st and 10. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He finds his running back, Mixon. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line. Second quarter action, 1:56 remaining. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Young. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the Pats are going to have it here just past the 25. Now, I'm not sure that the wheels, Charles, are coming completely off, but they're shaking a little bit. That's 3 interceptions, and now interceptions here on back-to-back drives.
And I think about what a Hall of Fame coach told me that he always told his teams, when a mistake happens, just move on to the next play. Let it go. Hard to do when you've thrown this many interceptions. That's exactly.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked up by Jaquan Brisker. And he will bring it back. It's a pick 6 from Bengals team.
Yeah, no, I gave you that one. That was a gift.
This game continues because
that was a gift.
Plays like that alter a lot.
It was a gift. You know, I gotta look out for my niggas.
I would agree with that totally. And you often think to yourself, why do they alter it so much? Because after games, don't we hear coaches and players say, well, one play doesn't usually determine the outcome. But I don't think that's really true, do you? Because there's times when we see plays like that, and all of a sudden the momentum jumps to that team side. It deflates the other side, and they never pick it back up. And then things really go from there, don't they?
That's the thing for me. We talk about momentum changes. A play like that is the ultimate momentum change. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick 6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick 6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. Hurts sets up to throw it. He's got his target. That's complete. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's good for a 1st down. There's a guy who went over 1,000 yards receiving in the regular season, and now he's got his first catch of the playoffs. Throwing is Hurts. Now this will be swung out wide for Taylor. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and that'll make it 2nd down. Back to throw again. He'll find his man. That's Taylor again. It'll go down as a 2-yard loss, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I really like the angles that the tacklers came from on that play. They secured inside, took away the cutback. The sideline's there, so you can only go so far outside, and they were able to close in and tackle him for a loss.
Yeah, they used your boy over there, the 12th man, Sammy Sideline, right?
Sammy Sideline. You know something? He tackles pretty well, too.
He's tougher than an airport steak. He'll drop this down to Taylor. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Now the Patriots will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On 1st down, Hurts to the right. Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble. And this ball recovered by the offense. But remember, they cannot advance it here in the final 2 minutes of the half. So this will be blown dead, and it'll come back to the spot of the fumble. And now before the ball changes hands, they're going to take a look at this just to make sure that they have it right. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a fumble. Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, what, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
So on third down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. From the right hash, this from 48. McPherson's kick is good, but now there is a penalty marker on the field, so let's see what this is about. Four seconds, all that remain here this first half as the kick gets away. And it's a pretty good return here as they'll get this up to the 29.
Here we go.
The final second ticks by, and that's going to do it for the first half of play. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Win or go home, that's the name of the game, and we're back underway with the second half of this AFC divisional round. No run back here to begin the half, and we will start at the 25-yard line. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And they're in the position they expected to be in. They've got the lead, home crowd behind them, and they're looking toward making that next step in these playoffs.
And I think a key for them is to put together some good, long, extended drives. Work the run in a little more with that big offensive line. I'm not saying get away from throwing the football. That's still working. But
there he goes, right side. Jonathan Taylor. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jonathan Taylor saving his best for the playoffs with his third touchdown of the game. And the Patriots come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. An extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And not willing to risk another fumble. He'll sit on this one. It's a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll send the tight end in motion left. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for 1st and 10. Young to throw it. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
That was a nice job defensively of disguising their coverage and making it difficult for the quarterback to lock in on a receiver, and it results in an incomplete pass.
Edo blue. Strike. Strike.
In motion left is Watkins.
Green Jack. Hut.
To throw, Young. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Young on third down. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as he'll go for it on fourth down. That's to his running back, complete. And now this is going to be close. The defense says they stopped him, and they did. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off. And that will force a turnover on downs. A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he's across the 45. It'll be second down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Hurts throw here taken in as he's able to find Goddard. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. And now they're in the hurry-up. Up the middle, here's Taylor. There he goes again, and he'll take it into the end zone for a Patriot touchdown. Jonathan Taylor, 38 yards. And the Patriots continue to show why it pays to play at home in the postseason as they add on to their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good, and the lead is now 24. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has the big fella. A big play there for Cincinnati. 42 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. A play fake. Now Young. This goes out wide for Mixon. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Meanwhile, Young's throw caught by Higgins. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. 1st and 10, Young. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And the Patriots will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
Here's Hurts to throw. Going down the middle, and it's complete. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
2nd and 10 here as we sit in the third quarter of this divisional round matchup. They go play action with Hurts. Sliding out of the pocket. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 37. From the gun, it's Hurts. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. They're going to look to throw. He's going to let it go deep for the end zone. And that one incomplete. They try to sneak in a deep ball with the clock running down. Now a 2nd and 10. They'll run the toss here with Taylor. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Jonathan Taylor, 26 yards. And the Patriots are drawing closer to a date in the AFC title game as they extend this fourth quarter lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. Oh, a good-looking return set up here.
Caught by the kicker, ain't that some shit?
Across the 35 to the 36.
Yeah, I hear you.
The Bengals drive about to get going. Their hopes of advancing past this divisional round hanging by a thread, if that, as they begin here with a 1st and 10 on the wrong side of the scoreboard.
Ready?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. He gets this in the hands of Mixon. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. Now here's Young. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Young now. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on 2nd and goal. Looking to throw, Young. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And a field goal obviously means nothing here. They're going to go ahead and go for it on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. Hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. The 4th down pass from the 5 falls incomplete, and the Patriots get the football back. New England with a first down as they begin the drive. Off the play fake, here's Hurts. That is caught, it's the tight end Goddard. And way up past the 35 before he's taken down. Much more room to operate under after the big play. Here's 1st and 10. Hurts sets up to throw it. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29. So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Well, they're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for that coach, and maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up, but he certainly will have some explaining to do.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly.
McPherson on for the point after.
And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Makes the score Patriots 59, Bengals 21.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out, because now it's not a total loss, because as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
They go play action. Young. The Pats are going to get there. Down he goes. Quentin Williams in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning. So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done.
Hey, blue, drill green. Set, go.
On play action. Young. He's going to let it fly. And that's caught inside the 35. And he's got this to the 30 before being taken down.
A gain of 37 yards.
First down, Young.
That's the Mayer, the tight end.
And he's down into the red zone at the 15 after a gain of 15. First and 10.
First down, Cincinnati.
From the red zone now, Young.
It gets it right back to Mayer.
So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that will bring up second down.
Second and 5.
It'll be Young again. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
And the Bengals are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on third down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
Young quickly to the flat. So he'll be stopped here for no gain. And it'll be second and goal. The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 33 seconds remaining. One receiver right is Watkins.
Mixon will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. Third and goal, trying to make that scoreboard at least a little more respectable. And he'll spot Higgins open left side.
We must protect this house.
And final timeout. That'll be their third and final stoppage here as we step aside.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
On the ball.
They'll try and run with Mixon. And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals.
Joe Mixon
taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Bengals get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this fourth quarter deficit. So 4th and goal, their head coach gave that offensive line one more chance to punch it in, and this time they were successful.
They certainly paid off the coach's confidence, didn't they? And how about the fact that they stayed with the ground game? Because a lot of times in that situation, partner, we see teams try and roll the quarterback out, give him a little run-pass option, and treat it like a 2-point conversion play. In this case, they went with a little bit more power and got it done.
And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
And they've got it. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Well, CD, you understand. I mean, they're so eager trying to get back in this game here in the fourth quarter, but they touched that one a little too early before it went 10 yards.
Brandon, in such a high-stakes scenario, everyone's feeling the pressure on this play. The special teams coordinator, which one is he going to pick in terms of kicks? Can the kicker execute it? Can the team wait for 10 yards? So many variables, and in this case, they didn't get it done.
And now we're going to get a timeout. Somewhat pointlessly called with 3 seconds to go in a game that's already been decided. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end. But now this game is over. The Patriots, as they so often do, moving on to the playoffs. As we say so long, everybody.